My next guest is a very beautiful actress. She's in a new film called Dirty Girl. Ooh. It's in theatres October the 7th. Take a look at this. Please welcome Juno Temple, everybody. Juno Temple. Lovely to meet you, and may I say what a beautiful dress and attractive jewellery you're wearing this evening.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's all right. Are you American?
No, I'm English.
Yeah, I was going to say, but in that film, you're not English, you're American.
I'm Southern.
Southern? Is it a very difficult accent to learn? Every time I try it, people in the South are like, that ain't right.
No, it's like, it's a weird thing. I got told by a dialect coach that an English voice sits in the same kind of area as a Southern voice, so I find Standard American much more difficult.
What is Standard American?
Like here?
Here? This
Not here.
I've got very alarming news for you. This accent I am doing is not Standard American. If you go into an audition saying, "Oh, cheeky monkeys, I'm from America," they're like, "No,
I'm not going to book it.
No, where are you from in England then?
I'm from the southwest of England, from Somerset.
Oh, it's nice down there. Don't they talk a bit like pirates down there?
Yeah, they make cider and
make cider and like
we
that.
make cider at my parents' house.
Really? Is your father Julian Temple?
Yes, he is.
Julian's a very famous director, isn't he?
He's marvellous.
He is. He's I'm a big fan. He made the Sex Pistols film, didn't he?
Yeah.
I was about your age when actually I was even younger than you when that came out.
I got told you were in a punk rock band.
I was, but nobody made any films about the punk rock bands I was in. Maybe a few police reports, but nothing. Is your dad still very interested in punk rock? I imagine he probably is.
Yeah.
Now, here's an interesting question. Well, interesting to me anyway. If your father is such an iconoclast and such a kind of, you know, wild and rebellious character, a very artistic man, how do you rebel against that when you're a youngster?
You can't really.
Right.
The one moment I had once was I decided to get a tattoo for him on Father's Day. He did a music video for the Tom Petty song Learning to Fly, and it's one of my favorite songs of all time, so I got Learning to Fly, and I told him, and he was really excited over the phone. That I came home for Christmas and he'd forgotten I had it done. And he's not a fan of tattoos really, but he did ultimately end up loving it. But I guess that was kind of the most rebellious thing.
That's kind of. I got a tattoo for my father after he died. My father hated tattoos, so I thought I'll get a tattoo in remembrance of him, and therefore we have the Celtic paradox. I mean, it appeals to me. That's interesting, though. I'm very interested in that. If your father is a film director, is that why you became an actress then?
I mean, I think I was kind of bitten with the bug as soon as I came out of the womb.
I understand how it works. I have 2 children. I've seen it happen.
Right, but
It's alarming. Have you ever seen that happen?
I haven't yet. I just remember that one scene in Knocked Up. Do you remember?
Yeah, I didn't see that movie, but
There's a scene that I took my brother to, and he was like 15 at the time, and there's a close-up of a moment of giving birth, and it was mortifying for him.
Yeah, I tell you, when you're there, right there, and it's all going on, you're like, wow. Yeah, because there's parts of it that nobody tells you about, and then you're there, and ladies who've had children know what I'm talking about. There's parts of it where you go, well, no one mentioned that this happens, and it happens.
But magical too.
Oh yeah, of course, magical, beautiful, greatest day of my life, all that. Yes, I know, but no, it is. It's great. Do you plan on having children one day?
Absolutely.
How many would you like?
Dunno. Depends how it's going.
Well, you're young. What, you 20?
22.
All right, you got time for about 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could bang out 20.
Yeah, you get 20 children.
If I start like tomorrow, right?
That would annoy your father. You could probably do that. If you're looking at a way to annoy your father, you probably do that. Dad, I've got 20 children, and we're coming back from America, and we're all going to live with you, Grandpa. That would be nice. Does your father have any grandchildren yet?
No, not yet. I'm the eldest. I have 2 wonderful younger brothers, and then my mum and my dad, and we all live in this beautiful farmhouse in Somerset.
Do you still live there?
I mean, no, I live here now, but Christmas time I always make sure I go there for like a good solid month.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's great.
What's a Christmas like in Somerset? Very pleasant, I'd imagine.
It is. It's pretty dreamy. We do tobogganing. I'm really bad at it.
Tobogganing, you say? Oh, that's lovely. Does that involve a sled?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But it's like...
I'm just doing my thing, girl. I'm just trying to get through. You know what I'm saying? I'm not this much of a douche all the time, but I gotta do it
I
someday.
wasn't thinking you were a douche.
Oh,
I'm
a little
just
bit.
nervous. This
Oh,
is
are you
my
nervous?
first
Why
time.
would you be nervous?
Because I haven't done this before. I'm shaking.
Oh, adorable. No, you mustn't worry about this. I mean, I'm vaguely creepy. I get that, but I mean no harm. You'll be perfectly safe. And the skeleton robot is you know, he's okay. Look, he's not that interested in you. And oh, you've got.
Doesn't it look like him?
Yes. Look at this. Look at that. You know what's interesting? If that was on a different finger, we couldn't show it.
This is true. I don't. Oh, I do on this finger.
Yeah,
Should
you do
we
have
that
rings.
anyway?
Well, you've got a lot of rings. Are you?
I'm a big jewelry fan.
Really? Are they all real diamonds and stuff?
This was my 21st birthday present from my grandma. It used to be hers, so it's like my most precious possession.
Right. Yeah. You
Like,
probably
you
don't
can
want.
see it's left a mark on my finger because
Oh,
I never
look,
take
there's a
them
mark
off.
on your finger right there. Right there. See the mark on her finger? It's right there. Yeah. Yeah. You can't take me. Good for you. So, you've moved to America then?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
How are you finding it? You surfing or anything?
I can't. My sense of balance isn't great, so don't surf. I
do
don't
you
drive, and I don't ride a bike either.
What the hell do you do?
A walk.
In LA?
Yeah.
With all that jewelry?
Sometimes. Sometimes more.
I'm going to call your father, young lady. No, that's bad. Well, listen, we're out of time, so you can have an awkward pause. I'm afraid you're too young for a mouth organ, so you can have an awkward pause or a go for the big cash prize.
What does the big cash prize mean?
It's $50 in singles, but you have to answer a one question.
Hit me with it.
All right, and you go for the big cash prize?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we are. Singles.
Great.
All right, smell that, that's real money. Does it smell funny, money?
It does. It smells dirty.
Yeah, it does. It smells dirty, and this is straight from you know, CB. It is dirty as CBS. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Here's the question. All right.
Okay.
You ready? It's
Yeah.
for $50.
I'm ready.
Iceland is in the North Atlantic, right?
God.
No, wait until the...
I got 23% in a geography exam, and I never took it again.
Who says the question's about geography? Plus, I like you. You might win.
Okay.
All right. Iceland is in the Iceland is in the North Atlantic. The capital city is Reykjavik,
Okay.
right? Okay. How tall am I?
I think 6'2".
Correct! $50! There you go! The beautiful Juno Temple, everybody. We'll be right back.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and
Baby,